For the sake of Peoplekind, Justin Trudeau needs to shut his mouth. An article by Vinay Menon of the Toronto Star, a paper I rarely read these days, but this article is just too good not to share. Quote, Vinay, forget climate change, terrorism, potential war, or a volatile stock market. The biggest threat to Canada right now is our leader's mouth. If I were advising Justin Trudeau, I'd tell him to shut his pie hole. Zip it, Prime Minister. Put an R2-D2 sock in it. Knock it off with this pathological need to sidle up to the nearest microphone to gab, yak, chat, hold court, shoot the breeze, riff, or push platitudes. The biggest threat to Canada right now, it's our leader's mouth. Now, in referring to the Peoplekind incident, he says, whether it was a botched punchline or a window into how the unicorns in his brain run wild, Trudeau should be deeply disturbed by how most of the international media now assume it was the latter. It wasn't just the conservative outlets that had a field day. Peoplekind spread like a virus, infecting Europe, Asia, and South America with bouts of laughter. Trudeau didn't get a pass on Peoplekind because at this point, his mouth has chewed up any benefit of the doubt. How can Peoplekind be a dumb joke when it's so damn believable? Due to his pandering obsession with identity politics, even his biggest admirers know that he's probably capable of making up a word and insisting the change is good for all. From this day forth, he quotes, we shall refer to Mangles as people goes. Further down in the article, he states, the more he talks, the more damage he inflicts on himself and by extension us. And then he refers to this question that was posed by the Afghan veteran who lost his leg about how Trudeau was going to treat ISIS jihadi citizens of Canada that are being brought back and rehabilitated, to which Trudeau quickly went off on a tirade about how immigrants are valuable, blah, 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 blah. And he comments, Trudeau's mouth has licked him into a corner. Trudeau's mouth is now Trudeau's greatest enemy. And he quotes Nelson Mandela, after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Or as Trudeau might call Nelson Mandela, Nelson Peopledella. The problem here is the hills Trudeau will be forced to climb in the months ahead are constructed entirely from his hollow words. He says one thing and then either forgets he said it or he does something else, as if the country is run by a magic 8-ball. So the forecast for sunny ways has changed dramatically, my friends. Storm clouds have gathered over the rhetorical prairies and verbal valleys. Oh, the humanity, or should I say, the peepelity. Great way to start your weekend, folks. If you want to find the article, again, it's Vinay Menon, Toronto Star.